I joined Academy Theater because being a new student at a new school was intimidating, super scary, but theater is always a community that's super welcoming regardless of your talent level or your experience, and it has honestly meant the world to me. Academy Theater has taught me a lot about my own talent and has really helped boost my confidence going forward into my acting career. My experience being in St. Johnsbury Academy Theater has been pretty phenomenal. I've been given a lot of really great opportunities to act with people who have this incredible talent, being able to work with such a tight-knit group who really love theater and we love performing, and it's taught me a lot about how to connect with people you're surrounded by every single day for 3 months at a time.
When I came here, one of the first things I saw was the poster for the musical. And right away I knew I wanted to audition. And as soon as I got here, everybody was welcoming. And I was coming in as a junior, and I was so nervous. Even though I was an upperclassman and I've been doing this for so long, no matter how old, you're gonna be nervous, but this was one of the most welcoming groups that I've ever encountered. It starts off in the fall, so right in the beginning of the school year, and we start off with the musical, which is really big. And you meet all these different people, and then you spend every single day with them after school from 3:45 to 5:30. And right away, you're making these friendships.
I transferred to the St. Johnsbury Academy my freshman year, actually to pursue theater. I went to a different school in Vermont before, but I felt that I didn't have the same opportunities, and so I actually came to the Academy hoping with a bigger school and maybe more diverse opportunities, the theater program could be more interesting. So I saw a production of Cinderella my freshman year, and then I decided it would be a great fit, and I came and I immediately was introduced to the theater program, and it became a really integral part of my experience here. So being a guy in theater has always been, I wouldn't say a setback, but always a thought of mine whenever I was doing a show, because there's never as many guys doing any production. So when I came to the Academy, there wasn't as many guys, but I noticed there was so many more from any other schools I've seen that were willing to put themselves out there and to step away from the stereotypes of being a high school male and to work their hardest, and in doing so, influencing guys in the audience to take the risks too and pursue theater, just do what they like to do. Even if acting might not be your strong suit or something you want to do, there's opportunities in tech that are wonderful. We have a great tech crew, and if you're a musician or you're interested in music, there's the Pit Orchestra.
At the theater program here at St. J Academy, you have the opportunity as a musician to actually help during the fall musical play in the pit and kind of help create the music that you always hear in the background of any of your popular Broadway shows. You know, when I was in middle school, they would always hire in like a professional piano player or professional people to try to help us. But the fact that we could actually rely on other high schoolers or your peers to help you was a really cool experience that was new for me. And I just loved being able to do it, help with the pit, because you become of course, like a family in the pit, just amongst the other musicians and with all the theater people. It really becomes a very close-knit group.
So I chose to be behind the scenes because I've always been kind of a person who doesn't like to be in the spotlight, but I still like to be involved in things and be involved in big projects and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily want to be the center of attention. It's a great program, and it teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you how to work well with people, and when you can get into leadership roles after a couple of years, and it's great with that, and you meet a lot of great people and good friends. You can be stage manager, which manages the show and all the actors and brings it all together. You can be a lighting designer and do the lights for the show and engineer and design those. And you can do the same thing with sound as well. And there's a lot of stuff like that you can get involved with.
When I was in high school in the 70s, class of 1977, I was in Academy Theater for all 4 years in different capacities, acting a little bit, and then toward the latter part, I did some of the technical aspects of the Academy Theater. That got me hooked. Once I did one show, I knew that it was so much fun, and I loved doing it and continued doing it through my high school years. And then after high school, Did community theater, St. Johnsbury Players, Danville Summer Singers. There was a repertory theater up in Lindenville, the Carriage Wheel Playhouse. Did that through the 80s. And then when I came to the Academy in 1990, Bill Vinton was, and still is, the leader of Academy Theater, and I joined him.
So one thing about Academy Theater that I think really sticks with me is it's a community. It's a place where kids can go, and it's a safe place to take bold risks. It's a place where you can feel comfortable with the people around you, yet you can still feel, bold enough to go and do things you've never done before. And so Academy Theater to me has been a place where I can take my creative ideas or energy or anything to apply them to shows and to all these opportunities to collaborate with each other and perform great material.